All right. Welcome to the 17th episode of the Bloomers podcast. Um it's 12:39 a.m. February 27th, and I just I've just put everything up, and I'm making this episode out of nowhere because it's a reading break, right? So I have more time than normal, and I figure, why not make a video? But oh my god, I feel like haven't been uploading as much, and I haven't on this channel. I've been uploading like twice a month for like 3 months now. Like it's been a good while, right? But I think that if you check out my second channel right now, it's called the Bloomers Bouncy Castle. If you check that channel out, I've uploaded like 5 times on that channel this month. So if you combine that with this, that's like 6 uploads so far, and 7 including this. And so yeah, I don't know. And like I'm trying to get guests on, but like it's my fault. It's literally my fault. There's some people that I want to get on as guests before other people, just because I've talked with them about it more, and I've made, like, I don't know, deals with them, I guess. And there's like straight up 10 people or something that like want to that I've talked to, or they've talked to me about getting on and being a guest. But I guess I don't even know why I'm not doing it. It's just I guess I just want to, I want to take time for myself, and I it's so hard to also do it for someone else, and like set everything up and get everything done in time and like on a certain day. It's really hard to explain. But that's like, I will get them out. Those people who I've talked to become guests, I will get to you. I promise. I really want you guys to be on, and you know who you are. There's like 10 people. But yeah, you should check out my second channel, by the way. I record with this. I have the GoPro here. I'll just show it. Why not? It's a GoPro Hero 9. This thing. I got it on Boxing Day, and it's so cool. It's just like this box that records these like crazy videos, and I don't know. I use a lot of like stupid jokes on that channel. Like, if you watch it, I'll make a lot of fart jokes, and that's just me trying to be stupid and be a kid. So yeah, I don't know. It's funny. My friends laugh at it a lot. We're stupid like that. But yeah, if you want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. I don't know. This episode is literally just, I just want to talk, because I haven't done one of these in a long time. It's probably been like 3 months since I've done one of these episodes where I have no script. Okay, I'm just going to talk about random stuff and see how it goes. Maybe it'll make for a good episode. Who knows? But like, dude, what's been on my mind lately? It's freaking school, bro. Like, it's reading break right now, and I guess it's like the 9th day of reading break, so like the last day, because it's Sunday right now. But I have literally spent like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday studying. And they're doing something so stupid. UFC is doing something so dumb. They're bringing us back the week of midterms. So this upcoming Monday is my first midterm, which is psych, and then chem midterm on, when is it, Tuesday, March 1st, and then a bio midterm on Saturday. So like, I don't know who the hell was thinking that we should bring people back in person this quick and for the freaking midterms, but like, they just decided to do that. And the funny thing is that literally they're bringing it back in person, but my lectures are staying online. Like, my physics one is permanently online. They're like, there's no possibility of it being in person. And then my other ones, they all have online like portions for people who, like, I don't know, either get COVID or just aren't comfortable being in a classroom, which I'm not. I know I'm not right now. Even though COVID's getting lower and lower, I'm still not comfortable with that, being surrounded by like hundreds of people. But I think it's like, if you want to come back, I understand, because not everyone has the same situation that I have. Like in my house, my family's like really like close with each other, and we like always hang out and laugh and have fun. And not everyone's like that. Like not a lot of people are like that I know. Like a lot of my friends have families like that. But I can understand people who like maybe, I don't know, have domestic abuse in their household, or just they can't focus at home, or maybe they're living in an apartment. Like there's so many factors that play into this, right? So if you want to come back, I'm not attacking you for that. But I just think it's stupid. I don't think that. I think that if you start some way, you need to finish that way. Like I had my grade 12 year in person. It started in person, and then it finished in person. Even though despite it going online, they finished the way they started. And I think that if you already started us online for like what, 6 weeks, just keep us online and just finish it that way. And like now my labs are in person, and I have to like get to the university and do those instead of just it being easier just on my computer. I can just attend it. Like it's just a waste of time. I don't like that. But it goes. I'm just saying, like, if you want to come back, that's fair, because it's been a long time. It's almost been 2 years. 2 weeks from now, it'll be 2 years since COVID like shut everything down. So I don't know. And like I got COVID, but I got my third dose like the day before I contracted it. So I didn't have that many symptoms, and it wasn't that bad for me. But I know that as my immunity goes down, I do not want to freaking get COVID again and get like the symptoms that my mom and dad had, because that is terrible. I do not want to get sick like that. But like, oh my god, I wish they could give us the vaccine like more often. Like I wish I could get it like every like 2 months or like something. I don't know. But yeah. School is just, I feel like I don't talk enough about school on this channel. I'm in a chem, bio, math, psych, and physics. So it's basically the 2.0 versions of what I was doing last semester. And I have a pretty busy schedule, like when you look at it on paper, like on like an actual schedule, right? But the way I'm handling it is like, so in general, I like to keep myself kind of updated on what the general idea is, like what the general concepts are. But like in terms of studying, I'm motivated by like the test. So for example, like I have my psych midterm on the upcoming Monday, and then Tuesday's chem, and then Saturday's bio. So throughout the reading break, I've just been doing psych first, which is like the first 2 days, and then chem throughout the weekdays, and then bio on the weekend now. So then like that way I can kind of stay updated with it, And I've been tracking my hours of studying, like just pure sitting down. It's like this app that it's called Pomodoro, and it's basically like look at this. So it says 60 minutes on the screen there, and then you click start, and then the 60-minute timer will go out, and then it's like crap. And it's like short break. So then I take a 20-minute break, and then I go back at it for 1 hour. And honestly, that might not sound really efficient, but it works for me. And you can change these times to whatever time you like. Like the default one is 25 and 5. So 25 minutes of work and 5-minute break. But I think that when you're studying for a test, you need like more time. I don't know. It's really just experimenting. That's kind of what studying, or finding your study habits is all about. It's just experimenting with different things. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. The main thing isn't even the course itself, like the tests in the course themselves. It's the labs, bro. Like if labs weren't in university classes, it would be so much easier. to like do stuff. Like I feel like my undergrad would be so much more easier, so much more easy without these stupid labs. Like the reports take so long, and it's just like in majors where they don't even have this stuff. I just can't imagine like all the free time you have, because like these labs take up multiple hours. It's so annoying. But yeah, I before this, I was just sitting in the bonus room, and I was just so bored. So I just turned on my PS3 and I connected my controller to it, and I played a game of zombies, right? And it was so cool. It was like if you watched my gaming channel, I did a stream once where I was playing the map 5 and I was just talking to people who were joining my stream. It was really chill. So I played that map, and it was with a bunch of random people, and it was just so chill. I in the middle I was just thinking like, isn't it so cool how these other people are just completely random, and we're like old different people with, different problems and whatever going on in our life. We're weird, we're whatever, we're just random people, and then we all take like an hour of our day to just play with each other. Even though I don't know these dudes and I'm not talking to them, I just thought that was so cool. That like I'm just playing with a bunch of random people on a game that's like 12 years old. And it was so much fun. We got to like round 21, and then I left the game because I kind of got bored because we got so far. But that's like something that's been on my mind lately. Like the whole entertainment industry in general, and especially with gaming. Because why is it that I get bored and then I have to turn on my PS3 and play a 12-year-old game to actually have fun? Like this has been this, like for me, I love video games. They're my biggest time wasting thing. That actually not even time wasting. Like I enjoy it. I need to play video games. Like we're not, like we're machines, right? We're not 100% efficient. We need some downtime. We need to freaking relax sometimes. So some people, they'll watch TV shows, they'll do whatever, and video games is my version of that. So this has been such a big problem in the gaming industry, especially in in the entertainment industry in general, but in the gaming industry, that like newer games just don't live up to, they just don't feel good. There's just that factor about things in life that like things feel right, and there's some things that you can force on yourself to enjoy, and it doesn't feel genuine, and then there's other things that just naturally feel good, and like that's how I feel with Black Ops. Like that, those games are like my favorite games ever, except for the Black Ops 4 and Cold War, which are garbage. But like the first 3, I can like play those anytime and have like a really, like I can enjoy myself a lot. But like these newer things, like think about movies, okay? When was the last time you saw a good movie? Now you might say Spider-Man No Way Home, which that's my answer, right? The thing is, bro, No Way Home literally completely relied on nostalgia to make that movie good. They brought back like 5 old villains, and obviously the 2 other Spider-Men, and that carried the entire movie. Like if Toby and Andrew weren't in that, I wouldn't watch the movie, because I think that Spider-Man, this Tom Holland Spider-Man, the home series, I actually think it's the worst Spider-Man version that there is, and I think the movies actually suck, other than No Way Home. But because I know that's a hot take, because everyone loves those movies, but I don't. I really like the first 3, and I like the first Amazing Spider-Man, and then the rest are garbage in my opinion. So sorry to the Tom Holland freaking fangirls, but like my point is that like, and just think about after No Way Home, like I mean before No Way Home, what's the best movie you've seen? Like I haven't seen a good movie where I'm like it amazed me in so long. No Way Home was one of them. Before that, this movie called Lion. I don't know if people have seen it, but that movie was really good. That literally made me cry, and I barely cried at like and things in entertainment. Um, what else? Like Jurassic World was really good. I saw that. That was like 2015. Life of Pi. These are movies that like were just so good, and things don't like movies don't live up to them anymore. I don't know. And it's not just movies. It's not just video games. It's not just movies. It's with music too. Like I've been listening to like I'm a huge Coldplay fan, and I've been listening to a lot of their old music right now, and there's something about like newer music that just doesn't click the same way. Like I haven't listened to like newer albums last year or this year at all. And I don't know if that's just me because like growing up like in like grade 9 and like grade 8, all my friends would be listening to like or not all my friends, but most of my friends would be listening to like the newer like rappers and stuff. And I'd literally just be listening to like Nas and Biggie and Tupac and Rakim and like all these old school rappers from like the 90s when it was like 2017 and people are listening to like a freaking Lil Yachty, Lil Pump, these like disgusting trash people who make garbage music. I don't know. Is it just me or like is this with growing up that like that things feel worse? Because it's like it's really bad with video games and it's bad with movies because like me and my family we sit down, we watch a movie, and by the end we're just completely disappointed. Like there's this movie this like new Diana movie. It's called like Spencer. Bro, completely garbage. Like that's actually the worst movie I've ever seen. We saw it last weekend. Bro, filmmaking sucks. Like the director will keep the camera in one spot for like 40 seconds straight. And if you don't believe me, watch the freaking movie. Bro, so then the castings of the characters, like bro, you got a girl who doesn't even look like Diana at all. Doesn't act like her either. That's another problem. The freaking screenplay is complete garbage. Like, and the movie's all fake. Like it's not even real. Like the events aren't real. And my God, there's some other things too. There's the whole movie is just oh yeah, the music choice is complete garbage. Like do not watch that movie. Do not watch Spencer, whatever its name is, the newest Diana movie from like November 2021. Don't watch it. Like it's stuff like that. Like I went into that movie with like I knew it was gonna be bad, but like deep down I was just hoping that I would be proven wrong, because I've been let down so many times by these movies, and I'm just like when will a good one come up? Like I was hoping that would be the next one, you know, but it wasn't because it was freaking garbage, bro. So I don't know. That's so annoying. Songs, like music, entertainment. I mean, music, movies, and video games. They just all suck. Like, what else is there to say? And like, if you're a gamer, you understand what I mean. These AAA games freaking suck now. I think the first time I was ever blown away, or the last time I was ever blown away by like a video game, was when I got GTA 5. Like, I remember it was like grade 5, and I got back from school, and I was playing GTA 4. It was really weird. I was playing GTA 4, and then this was like September 2013, so GTA 5 just came out, and then my parents and my mom and sister come home, and then they're like, "Oh, come downstairs," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever. This is gonna be, I'm just gonna say hi to them and give them a hug, come back upstairs," and then Dina freaking brings me GTA in a Walmart bag, and she's like, "Here it is," because like I wanted it really bad because I was a huge fan of GTA Vice City and GTA 4, and then like obviously with GTA 5 coming out, I'm like, dude, it's the newest one. This is like big. Like it's literally the best selling game. I think one of the best selling games behind like Minecraft maybe, but when I downloaded it, because it took a long time. It was like a school night. It was like 9 p.m. when I fully downloaded. Bro, when I first like drove the car in that Franklin Lamar mission, the mechanics felt so different, and it was just like in my 10-year-old brain, this whole thing looked like real life. Like the graphics were so insane, and I couldn't wait to like get back get back home that day and just continue playing. And then everyone at school, we were like talking about it, and we were trying to talk about like online and when online would come and when we would play together. Oh my god, it's such a good game, man. And just like I was talking about how the industry's ruined, they look how long they extended that game. Like it's about to be 9 years since GTA came out, and they're still updating it, and they're still trying to make it like they. I know they're working on GTA 6, but still, like it's been so long, and that game is still going, and it's just like they can't let go, and they're relying on this like, I don't know if it's nostalgia or what, but if it's, I guess it's nostalgia kind of, because every once in a while I even return to the game to play, but this is just a problem, man. Like this has to be fixed, because all this like movies and shows and video games and all the music from like our childhood, that's the best stuff. Like that's where all the really good stuff is. And like the radio is complete garbage. Theaters, one good movie a year. Video games, maybe one good game a year. Like, oh my god, I'm really excited for Hogwarts Legacy. You know that, like, if anyone loves Harry Potter, you'll definitely love this new game that's coming out. It's going to be like a really good open world Harry Potter game, but I don't know. My hopes are very high for it, but if I'm disappointed, I won't be surprised, because this is how it's been for years now. So yeah, that's just, oh my god, that's been on my mind, because I play a lot of video games, and like I make time for myself to actually play, because I think that it's a good way for me to get my mind off school and just get some time to relax and have fun. And because it's such a dying like industry right now, I feel like it's really on my mind. Like it's just, man. Like I value it a lot because it helps me reduce my stress. So yeah. Oh my god. I guess other things I've been doing is reading. I've been reading this book. I don't know, a lot of the stuff I talk about on this channel is from books. Like I swear, like 5 of my episodes are just about stuff I've learned from books. But this book, covering it. Okay. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, because I don't cuss. I'm not gonna say what that is, but the F-bomb. This book is basically about, let's read the back. In this generation-defining self-help guide, a superstar blogger shows us that the key to being stronger, happier people is to handle adversity better and stop trying to be positive all the time. So I guess that's kind of a summary of the book in a nutshell. But this book is really good. I've enjoyed it a lot. I've enjoyed it more than this book, than Atomic Habits, which is the book I finished not too long ago. But what I've been doing actually is kind of funny. So when I used to eat breakfast, I would have my phone like in front of me, and I'd have like a video playing of, I don't know, NBA talk show like First Take, or like some YouTube video. And I used to do that every morning for like, how long? 3 years? 3.5 years every morning. And then there just came a point, somewhere like September, when I made that video about social media, where I just thought like, dude, this is not good. I'm like sitting here just eating my breakfast and just staring at the screen like a robot. So I gotta change this. So then I stopped doing that for a while, and then like I stopped using my devices while eating breakfast for a while, or eating meals in general. And then now what I do when I eat breakfast is I have this book just in front of me like this, and I have like something to hold down the top so the pages are open, and I just read. And it's a good way to do something that fuels my mind with, good things like valuable knowledge, and also get something done that's necessary, which is eating. So it's kind of a good combination. And this book has like really cool stuff in it, like this right here. There is a premise that underlies a lot of our assumptions and actions. The premise is that happiness is algorithmic, that it can be worked for and earned and achieved. If I achieve X, then I can be happy. This premise, though, is the problem. Happiness is not a solvable equation. Bro, that's so true. Like, there's been so many times where, like, I've just been thinking, like when I do this, I'll be happier, and I'll when I like X, and then you like what he was saying. Like, you do something, and then that'll just bring the happiness. Like that's not how it works. Like, it's not about, like, we can love results, but you have to love the process too, to getting to that result, or else you're not going to be motivated to actually do something. Like, I talked about that in the last video. Like, when it comes to working out, I get really happy because when I know that I'm not missing workouts and I'm like putting in the work, that brings me happiness, not the actual result of getting a good body. Like that, bro, that is so good. There's this other part here where he's like, life itself is a form of suffering, and he's talking about like how the rich suffer because of how rich they are, and like, and people with family suffer because of their family. And it's just like, bro, these things, like, it gets me thinking. I'm so like overwhelmed because it's just so true, and I'm getting so excited. But like, sometimes we just try to be so positive when like we should just be negative. Like, when you try to do something positive, sometimes like it'll just lead to something negative no matter what. And I know that sounds so generic, and I'm not like bringing up an example, but that's so true. Like, it's not true all the time, but a lot of the time it is very true. And like, I think that we should just like stop trying to be so positive all the time. Like, just be yourself, just be natural. Like whenever like something's like wrong with me, and then I'm like with my family, and they're like, cheer up, be happy. I can't listen to that. Like, I can't try to be happy. I can't try to be positive. Like, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be real, how I'm feeling, regardless of like you trying to make the mood better, or make my mood better. Like, and then if I try to become happy while I'm like feeling down, that will make me feel even worse. Like, I guess that's an example of what I'm saying. But like, oh my god, and it's just like, being negative is good sometimes. I think that, like, when I think about it, dude, would I really be better off without my negative side? Like, I really don't think so. I think that the part of me that doubts myself, and that tells myself that I'm an idiot and that I'm stupid, I think that part is actually good. And it sounds like I'm trying to sound different, and like, oh, I'm this like crazy higher thinker, and I like, screw that, bro. Honestly, I think that we're better off with having this part of ourselves here, because I think that just motivates you to do good. And it's good to be honest. It's not good to be positive all the time. Like, you need to be negative and you need to be real. I feel like, yeah, that's what it is. Negativity is honestly reality sometimes. And I'm not saying you should always be freaking negative, because that's obviously not how life works. Like, we need to be good sometimes. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, this podcast is about being positive and stuff. But, bro, there are problems in life, and there are things that are wrong. And if you try to lie to yourself like those problems don't exist, or like things aren't wrong, and you try to be so positive about it, that's not the right way to approach things. And like he even says in this book, he's like, the key to happiness is solving problems. And like, the thing is that people have different types of problems. You might have a really bad problem, and I might have a problem that's slightly better than yours, and that makes my life a bit better than yours. So like, we just need to be honest with ourselves and real. And when there's something wrong, you can't freaking lie to yourself about it. You gotta straight up just tell yourself what the freaking truth is. And I think writing helps with that a lot. Writing, when you have something on your mind and you write, it actually becomes clear. It becomes clear what the problem is, and like, just try it. Next time you're going crazy and you're having all these thoughts about the future, and like, oh my god, this is gonna suck, I'm stupid, I'm whatever. Pick up a journal and write. That would be my advice. I think that helps. That has helped me a lot. I have this journal that I use to write about stuff just late at night whenever I'm feeling, overwhelmed or something, or, I don't want to wake up my family and disturb them and talk to them. Even though they tell me, they're like, Umar, you should always be open with us and stuff. Obviously, I should be. But it's also good to sometimes not rely on your family for this type of, or people you trust with expressing yourself and having an outlet. I think that sometimes being independent and self-reliant in that way of writing in your journal is good too. I think that it's a good way to deal with being overwhelmed and trying to create clarity. But yeah, writing is fun. Reading, writing, whatever, they're all cool. Making videos, this is my version of venting and clarity. But dude, oh my god, I just gotta say this, man, because you don't live forever, whatever, YOLO, you only live one life. What the hell am I saying? I don't think I'll ever stop making videos. Like, I was the kid in elementary and junior high who would bring out his phone and start recording videos on his Snapchat camera, or just on my normal phone camera. Like, I was the one in the friend group who made the most Snapchat videos in school. Like, I have a whole, like, an hour and a half worth of, like, in my Snapchat memories, I have like an hour and a half worth of videos of just junior high, and it's just me making videos of, like, me and my friends doing random stuff. And I have that uploaded on, like, my YouTube channel that I shared with them. But like, I feel like Dina has a lot to do with this, because she created a YouTube channel when we were like kids, and we made like fun little skits, mainly influenced by people like Ryan Higa and stuff. But like, making videos is just, it's so fun. Like, in this way, like in terms of this podcast, and like with my second channel, which is the like vlog channel where I make like funny videos, and my gaming channel, and like even on like my phone, like just recording Snapchats, like. But when I say I'm never gonna stop making videos, I mean like creatively, like in terms of YouTube, because like I'm burping so much, sorry, but it's just so fun, and it makes for good memories, and I really have a freaking passion for this. Like, I'm starting to realize, especially with this freaking this GoPro right here. This has really showed me that I am in love with this. I love just pulling out the camera or setting up the camera like this and just talking about random stuff. Why is it so fun, bro? I don't know. I don't think I'm okay right now. This is like, what is it? 1 a.m. 1:16 a.m. This is the version of me that's talking. But oh yeah, man. I don't know why you watch me, to be honest. I don't even care what I'm going to say right now, bro. Like, why do you watch me? I'm so curious. Am I actually entertaining? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not. I feel like the people who watch me are just like family and friends, and like maybe some like people who stalk me. But that's it. Like, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay if this channel never blows up, and it's just like, because that's what it's probably gonna be, right? Let's be real. But if this channel is just people like my family and friends that watch it, that's enough. Like that's obviously I'm all about like striving for more, and you should never be satisfied. But like, if you've seen some of my other videos or you've seen my Instagram, you know that Lauryn Hill quote that I really love, where she's like saying that, like, that this pursuit of like trying to get mass acceptance and be a household name, that is stupid. And like, obviously, this podcast is like, it's not that's kind of the intent, but if it stays this way, like, I'm perfectly okay with that. That's just all I'm trying to say. Cuz like, I don't know, I'm just in a good phase right now. I'm happy. And like, if it turns into something that I don't want it to turn into because of the mass, attention that it gets, which probably won't happen at all, but just in the scenario that it does, then that'll make me unhappy because it'll go away from what I want it to be. But, again, it might not seem like I really care because I don't upload, but it's just like, when I'm not feeling good, I do not want to upload. And when I feel good, then I want to make quality content that people will like and that people will watch and actually be entertained by, and not sink into some crazy depression because of. Because this is, dude, everything like with social media is just a highlight reel. Like, what you're seeing now is just me at my best, just being happy, and you don't get to see the bad part, because obviously why would I want to show that? And it's also, that's going back to what I'm saying with this, like, we should not be positive all the time, but with this channel, that's kind of what I want to do, and make things look better, and share my story, and maybe it'll make people can empathize and understand and know that things aren't, just bad for them. Like things are bad for me, things are bad for you, but I think when you get more perspective on what someone else's life is like, then it gives you more perspective on yours, So yeah. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now because it's late. It's like 1:30, and frick, dude, I gotta do some studying in the morning and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry if it was kind of a mess. I don't think it was a mess at all, but kind of disorganized. I didn't really, whatever, disorganized, unorganized, I don't care what the word is, okay? I kind of just talked about completely random stuff because there was no script for this, but that was fun. And yeah, I hope I can upload more before the exams, because during exams I'm not going to be uploading at all. But you're like, this year is going to be really good. I already know. Like, there's going to be some, like, I'm going to do some traveling too, and you'll see that on the second channel. and this channel too. But yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. Inshallah, it's gonna be really good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Because people who stick around this late are just so amazing, and it literally means so much. I don't know why people watch me, man. It's just so crazy. I have to give you a reason to watch, right? The reason to come back. I don't know what that reason is, but whatever it is, thanks, because this wouldn't even be fun if there wasn't like an audience. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one, man. Thanks for watching.